ain't a man to be found. I know who ain't BSing, so just remember I'm hip to the lip. Before you ask any questions, I ain't no jive talking girl.
Hello and welcome to Fag Rags on the Q. I'm Ben Kramer, your host, and this month we are discussing what might possibly be the most beautiful book I've ever laid my hands on. I know that's a bit of a dramatic thing to say, but I fully stand by that statement. This month we are discussing Andrew Holleran's Dancer from the Dance. Now, this book is considered a seminal work of gay fiction, part of the post-Stonewall literary movement. This was a literary movement in the 70s, after the Stonewall riots, where gay writers finally had a newfound voice, a newfound visibility, a newfound audience, and gay culture was suddenly exploding as it was for the first time able to live more out in the open. Andrew Holleran was part of the Violet Quill, which was a group of gay writers based in New York in the 70s that would gather together to share each other's work, to critique each other's work. Edmund White, who we've discussed on this program before, was also part of the Violet Quill. The novel follows two characters, Malone and Sutherland. And while Sutherland is very colorful, he's very entertaining, he's a character with a capital C, a big personality in the New York nightlife scene in the 70s, Malone is the one we identify with a bit more. He is the protagonist. He has a much more definable character trajectory. We watch him from his early upbringing, going on a very straight and narrow path, to when he finally discovers his sexuality and slowly then becomes incorporated into this dance, into this world of drugs and partying and cruising and sex. And he feels so empty throughout, as he's always looking for this inattainable vision of love, this ideal that so many gay men are holding out for, but never can quite attain. You know, I've begun to notice a pattern as I've been reading these gay books, and Dancer from the Dance is no exception, and that has to do with the importance of the idea of the city in gay fiction. And not even gay fiction, in gay reality. City, for years and years and years, has offered an important refuge to gay men. It's offered a place of anonymity, a place of autonomy, a place of accessibility, and a place of options. It's a place to be reborn. And that's not to say that a couple of homos living on the mountainside in Montana are any less valid, but I think we have definitely seen in the late 20th century a redefinition of the urban gay male as its really own thing, its own breed, its own species. That's not to say it's any better or worse. And it is what it is, simply. It's a culture of hedonism, a culture of art, a culture of romance. And as this book says, how ironic that we are such a romantic people, yet we are always the ones who can't seem to find love. This book is so beautiful. I can't even say. The language is lush, the dialogue is cutting, and I found myself tearing up at times reading it because I was just so moved by the language and also identifying with the characters so much. Read this book. Please read this book. It's Dancer from the Dance. Andrew Holleran. Thank God this exists. It's beautiful. Check it out. See you next month.